And if I can be so frank, the 19th Amendment did way more damage than COVID-19.
So that is right. I just saw a TikTok. You were talking about convince your wife. Some woman who was posting on TikTok went viral. It's like, on my way to cancel out my husband's vote in a swing state. You know, some of these women, you know, they're
single issue voters.
Yeah, abortion. What's the, okay, real quick?
Abortion.
Yeah, tell us about abortion. What's the psyop with abortion?
So here's what happened. The Supreme Court overturned abortion a couple years ago. That was done to help Democrats. It was done, I believe, in 2022, and that is the reason. Yeah. Yep, and that was the reason the Republican red wave didn't happen, because they basically overturned abortion because they knew that would get the women driving to the elections, because women are single issue voters. Yeah. They don't want to keep their legs closed, and they want the right to commit murder, and that is what they will vote for. That is they don't care about the economy. Mm-hmm. They don't care about America as a superpower. None of that stuff matters to them. The only thing that matters to them, and I'm not talking about all of them, I'm talking about 70% of them. Remember, 67% of single mothers voted for Biden. And by the way, if you vote for Kamala Harris and she goes to war, I'm not going.
No, I'm not.
My
either.
brother isn't going.
Yeah.
He's not going. You broads who voted that broad in power, you can go fight. Because Donald Trump had no wars. Donald Trump had no wars. There are no wars that were started under the Trump presidency. They talk all this
garbage exactly
about
right.
Ukraine.
No,
that happened under Obama. He tested Obama. And then the reason Putin went into Ukraine is because he saw how America ran with its tail between its legs from Afghanistan because of Biden, even though the generals told him, don't do it that way.
Well, did we lose Gary?
Different way. They left billions in equipment over there, and Putin's looking at this guy's like, whoa, they're weak. They're weak. Uh-oh.
No, we got you.
Camera?
You got us. No, I think I think we dropped you. Can you hear me, Gary?
I can hear you.
Okay, let's play SOT number 4, because you're going after women, but I know you love women. I know you respect women, but maybe
I love women.
Yeah.
Women give life. It's the whores you got to watch out for.
Let's play SOT number 4.
Listen, this is one of the reasons I believe in numerology. 7's the number of intelligence. I don't know about you, but I don't think much about women's intelligence. I really don't, okay? I don't give a damn how that sounds.
They have a different type of intelligence.
Whatever you want to call it.
They're nurturing.
Again, emotional intelligence is an oxymoron. Okay, so here's what it comes down to. I saw women who were born on the 7th, 16th, 25th, who were running circles around men from an intellectual standpoint. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I realized it superseded gender, superseded race, superseded everything. So that's what I started saying, okay, there's something to this. And I've been at this for about 20 years. This doesn't happen overnight.
And talk about that, because I'm born on the 8th, and the 8th's about money, right? So what dates were those, or what is the symbolism behind 8?
For money, the symbolism is the number 8, and for wealth, it's 28. For instance, if you go to Walmart, all their prices are now 8 at the very end. Yeah. Because that pretty much attracts money. 8 is number 1. That's why the Chinese started the Olympic Games on 8/8/2008 at exactly 8:08 p.m. All those 8s, and they went from the 15th biggest economy in the world to the second in a few years. So it works. It actually works.
So women born on the 7th are actually why is the 7th so important for women that are born on the 7th?
7 is the number of intelligence. So that's the thing about numerology. If you're a numerologist, you can't be a racist, because you understand a black man, a Mexican, a woman born in the 7th is going to be smarter than any white guy who's born in the 6th or 9th. It just is what it is. So that's one of the things that got me really into numerology, because I was like, well, I'm going to repeat it. I don't think much of women's intelligence, fix me a sandwich, whatever. But when it comes down to it, they're very emotional. They think things from an emotional perspective. And I'll give you some more numerology. If you look at the word woman, first vowel is O. Communist, first vowel O. Socialist, first vowel O. And that's why women lean toward communism and socialism, where man A, capitalism A. Men lean toward capitalism. It's all in the gematria literology. It's right there.
Well, and the reason why I was going to say this too is my girlfriend, I love her, I was brought up earlier, but she was born 7/9. So she was born in the 7th month, and she's really smart. She went to TCU, got a financial degree.
7/9, what year?
99.
7/9, 99. Oh, she's a psychologist.
She's not.
Really good at psychology.
But she's really good at psychology. She's a genius mathematician. And I'm like, but she doesn't even try. You know, she's kind of one of these people that's actually smart.
She has a 7 in his birthday. There you go.
That's why I know. And that's
what it comes down to.
That's why you said the 7. I was like, wait, but Paige has a 7. It's just crazy. And she's
about her bag too, bro.
She is.
She's about her bag.
That's why she has one of my credit cards.
So she's with you. Like crazy. So she's with you. She sees a lot of potential in you. That's the only. If I see, different women value different things. For instance, if you're going to be with a woman who's an 8, she values material success. She values a man who can actually produce and be a great earner. If a woman is a 9, then she's going to just want to be with the hottest guy there is. The guy has to have a 6-pack, all that good stuff, Brad Pitt stuff. If you know, we're both out of luck with that. When it comes to women who are 3s, you just got to be funny. Just be funny. That's why some guys you see with hot girls, because they're 3 life paths and they enjoy a guy just because they're funny. Different women are into different things. Unless they're Americanized, then they just can't keep their legs closed.
Can you explain what the heck's going on with the betting odds? Can you pull up full screen 3? Because they were neck and neck 2 weeks ago, and now he's like almost 40 points ahead.
Well, this is just gambling, Jimmy.
I don't trust any polls. First of all. You know, someone can make this up with themselves. But I mean, if you look at all the swing states, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, they're all going red. I think that's pretty unlikely that Trump's going to get every single one of them. That's unlikely. Do I think Trump's going to win? Yes. But again, I've said this before. Trump is 2-0 in elections. He has never lost an election. The only way Trump wins is in a landslide, because if it's a landslide, they can't cheat. They can only cheat if it's a close election. If it's a landslide, Trump wins. And let me tell you something. I am so looking forward to the first 100 days of the Trump presidency, because I was at his last inauguration. I'll go to this one too. But in his first 100 days, the war in Ukraine ends. He will make a deal with Putin. Ukraine will be split in 2, and what's going to happen is he will force Putin to put political pressure on Iran. Iran will put pressure on Hamas and Hezbollah, and then that war will come to an end, and we still kick the can down for another 10 years to someone else.
So you don't think we'll go to war with Iran, though, even though you don't think so?
No, I think this is all political theater.
See, I like that. I like that, because I don't want to go to war with Iran.
I don't see any war coming unless Kamala Harris gets elected. You know, when Democrats come to power,
but she loves.
We seem to have war a lot.
Kamala Harris doesn't like Israel. She's not going to help. She hadn't helped out Israel yet. You think,
brother? I want you to understand something. They both have AIPAC handlers.
Yeah.
You know, Trump and Kamala, but at least Trump is honest about it, and he'll meet Netanyahu in public. Kamala met Netanyahu when he came to America. She just didn't do it publicly because she's scared of her base. She's a phony. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. She is a complete fraud who slept her ass through Willie Brown in San Francisco, who got her in San Francisco mayor, got in the DA's office. Then she got slept her way to the Senate office. They needed a so-called black woman. She's not even black. And they take her to the White House. And now they're going to try to run this ran-through whore to the White House. Hell no. Hell no. Let me tell you something. When women are in positions of power, run. The last United Korea, when the North and the South Korea was together, was under a princess. Gone. The last kingdom of Hawaii was ran by a princess, queen. Gone. This keeps happening over and over. The Ming Dynasty lasted how many centuries? As soon as the princess took over, it's gone with the wind. So what I'm basically trying to tell you is very, very clear. Yes, you can bring up people like Margaret Thatcher. She was one in a million. Okay,
was she that great though? Was Margaret Thatcher that great?
I thought she was. Compared to all these other women, she was a messiah. Okay, I'm saying you got to judge on a curve here.
I see the bell curve. Okay. You do got to give either their D, we give them a B. Yeah,
you can go down to some women in history, Joan of Arc and stuff like that. Whatever, but majority of women in political power fail. There was just a UK prime minister. What she last like 40 days?